Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Simple Goodneighbor Apartment mod, which is being made by user Pra. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, as the name would suggest, a simple apartment here in Goodneighbor. Now, as for the specific location, it is just outside the third rail to the south, where we have our lovely new Goodneighbor Apartment, which is pretty sizable but fairly compact player home that in total is 4 stories, including the basement. And when you enter into the place on the ground floor, you're greeted by a functional but quite run-down kitchen, but you do have a cooking stove there for doing all your cooking. And also off to the back, there is a bathroom for you to not actually use because, you know, it's the game. Now, if you head on downstairs, there is a basement area, which comes complete with a couple of workbenches for you to do your crafting of different weapon and armor mods. And of course, you can always add more down there or do whatever else you want with that space. Now, moving back upstairs to the second floor, you have the pre-made bedroom area, where you do have, well, a ruined and unusable bed, but a little bit of storage already built into the place. And hey, a sleeping bag, but the most important thing, a switch in the back, which is the fuse box providing you the power for this whole place. And then finally, on the third floor, we have just a big, nice open room for you to use as an empty canvas to do whatever. And there is quite a lot you can do in this place, as it's not one of those pre-built fancy player homes, as you can, obviously tell in this place. It is a player home you can edit. You can hold down to open up the workshop mode and scrap more or less everything in here. There are some bits and bobs which don't seem to be scrappable, but most of it can certainly be to make room for, well, whatever you want to put in here, from walls to furniture, decoration, what have you. But let's just take a little bit closer of a look at the general bones of the structure here so you can see what kind of flip you could do on this property. And like I said, on the ground floor here, pretty basic. We've got the kitchen, but yes, with the functioning cook stove there, which is nice. Got the bathroom in the back here with a non-functioning sink, a mirror for some storage, a sadly non-functional shower there, and of course, a toilet, because, you know, it's there for you to use. Now, if we head on over here, this is the door to the basement behind the stairs here. I actually really do like the basement space. It's a good, lovely brick walls. I always like having a bit of ducting in my post-apocalyptic areas. And of course, we do have the pre-built weapon and armor workbenches, as well as a little bit of storage, some shelving, and a water tank for, you know, reasons, and is something you could get rid of if you don't want these around. And in fact, as you can see, the pipes and all are going to be scrapped with it too if you don't like having those there. Now, if we head on upstairs, it'd help if I actually went up the stairs properly there. We come up to the bedroom floor where, yeah, we've got the destroyed bed, but you can always easily replace it with a real functioning bed. We've got some pre-built storage here with the bureau and filing cabinet, as well as the desk, and of course a fuse box here, which is very helpful because, well, it will provide you with 100 power for whatever you do want to build inside of this place. But what's even more fun is we do have in here a wall socket, which is an actual power attachment point. As you can see, I can pull a cable from there and boom, attach it to electronics. And that's pretty nice that we do have those just on the wall, just flush with things, very handy. Now, if we move on up to the third floor, this is really the blank canvas of a room with the skeleton that we can't really seem to get rid of, but hey, there you go. You can have a skeleton in your closet in this place. And yeah, just a nice big open room for you to build whatever you want in. And we do have another one of those wall sockets here for you to power whatever electronics you do want to build on the third floor. So all in all, it is, well, as the name suggests, a simple apartment here in Goodneighbor. but I actually quite like it. It's a pretty nice blank canvas for you to work with, where you could really renovate this thing into a lovely little home by putting, well, frankly, whatever you do want or need into this place. Now, I did actually forget to mention we got another wall socket here, always handy. And one final thing to point out is that on the map, if we zoom all the way in, it does have its own waypoint here on the map for fast traveling, which is always handy. So you don't gotta go to Goodneighbor and then over to your place. You can just go straight in to the Goodneighbor Apartment and do what it is you want to do. Well, yeah, that really is all we have to go over here for the Simple Goodneighbor Apartment. It's a lovely little player home and a nice central location for you to enjoy. So if you'd like to have a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed and you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.